All right. So before I get into the eTRADE 2.0 program and our offerings, so let me just share to you guys a bit about Matrade first. So we are a agency, government agency under Ministry of International Trade Industry MITI, which has been tasked to promote Malaysian products and services overseas. So our vision is to make Malaysia a globally competitive trading nation, and our mission is to promote Malaysian enterprises to the world. So we have five regional offices on top of our HQ in KL. So if you guys are nowhere near KL, so you can also visit our office in Penang. We have one in Penang, one in Terengganu that covers the East Coast region, one in Johor, one in Kuching, and one in Sarawak, in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. Okay. All right. And on top of that, we also have 34 trade offices and 12 marketing offices overseas. So if you ever have any specific inquiries on very specific countries, so it will be very advisable for you to get in touch with our trade commissioner overseas to get them the on the ground details, so to say, of what you need to do to go into that particular country. So these are our offices over the world, and you can get in touch with them through email mostly, and their emails are available on our website. All right. So as for our core functions, we have four main core functions. We have export promotion, exporters development, trade and market information, as well as providing trade advisory services. All right. So I'm gonna go a little bit on all four, but start with export promotion first. So we planned 57 events. So as the situation progress with the pandemic and everything, this number of events has been drastically reduced. But initially, we did plan 57 events. Some events can continue, but most of them we have to postpone or cancel. Okay, so this was our plan. So and for exporters development, we also, which is I'm part of, so we have planned 277 events. Most of them are actually still ongoing. Because most of the events under our division is more training or webinar or outreach based. So we have been doing this mostly through webinars. All right. So under the exporters development, we have what we call the customized programs. So these are handholding programs for specific group of companies. So we have mid-tier companies development program, which are for mid-tier companies that are no longer an SME, but not yet can be qualified as a large company. All right. So we also have a segmentized exporters development program for Bumiputera women and youth companies. We have the best exporters program as well as the SME exporters development that skewed more towards sustainability agenda. And we have export facilitation programs. So this is where we give out grants and incentives. So we have eTRADE, which I'll be sharing more about later. We have a market development grant, which has recently been improved with new scopes that can be covered. We also have services export fund, catered specifically for Malaysian service providers to promote your services overseas. All right, so on top of that, we also do seminars and workshops. So for this year, it has been 100% online. And of course, coming up, we have our national, or should I say, e-national export day. So I'll give you a bit of brief on this later on the slide. All right, so these are some of our success stories of the companies that we have helped over the years. Okay, so on trade and market information. So in our HQ, we have what we call the Business Information Center. So it's basically a business library. You can find business directories, country profiles, tariffs, schedules, market reports, etc., all on that library. So of course, right now you cannot really go there, but once the lockdown has been less strict, you are always welcome to come and get more information on trade. Okay, we also have Integrated Center for Export ICA. All right, and we also have My Export. So this is a web-based portal that provides vital trade information to our members. So some information include market alerts. We also provide product market studies, as well as I think the most important one is trade leads. So whenever there's a buyer overseas that get in touch with your trade commissioner saying that they want to source certain product from Malaysia, the first thing our trade commission will do is to put it in trade lists, and it will appear here for Malaysian companies to look at. So this one is only available for Matrade members only. All right, so of course we have Malaysia Product Service Directory on website, Malaysia Trade Statistic, and Malaysia Brand. So these are all on websites. So we have quite some views over the years. Okay, and trade advisory services. Also back in our office, we have what we call the Malaysia Export Exhibition Center. Basically, it's a exhibition center for Malaysian products. Currently, we have about 500 plus exhibitors covering over 30 industries. And before the whole pandemic, we have about roughly 7,000 average visitors a year. And we also have a trade museum. Okay, so before I proceed, I would like to encourage everyone here, especially those who have not yet registered as a Matrade member, to register as a Matrade member now if you can. So registration is free and can be done online. So there is no not much problem to do so. And there are lots of benefits of being a Matrade member. One being that all incentives or grants in Matrade require you to be a Matrade member first, and in which I will talk more in my eTRADE slide.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have to interrupt. I think some of the sellers are saying that the audio is a bit low. Do you think you can actually speak out a bit? Thank you.
All right, I think I'll just try to speak up a bit. My mic might be a bit old. Okay. All right. So for eTRADE program 2.0. All right. Okay. So the objective of this program, we have two. One is to kickstart and accelerate exports via participation in international e-commerce platforms. And secondly is to assist Malaysian SMEs to have a valuable and sustainable presence on cross-border e-commerce platforms through activities such as digital marketing, commerce training, etc. So under eTRADE 2.0, we have two different schemes. So the first one is called the onboarding scheme. So this one is for companies to join any cross-border e-commerce platform or even multiple platforms up to the limit of 5,000 ringgit. And second one, we have the digital marketing and training scheme, or DMT. This one is for companies to undertake any digital marketing activities and or attending e-commerce training programs that are related to exports. All right, okay. So these are the eligibility criteria. So as some of you might know, we did have what we call the eTRADE program before from 2017 up to 2020. So this is basically a continuation of that, and we maintain most of the criteria. So company must, of course, be registered with SSM. We accept senior companies, enterprise, LLPs, and so on, as long as you register with SSM. We also accept koperasi that are registered with SKM, Suruhanjaya Koperasi Malaysia. For the products, it must either be made in Malaysia. It must be made in Malaysia. So if you are a manufacturer, it's pretty straightforward. If you are a trading company, your supplier must be a Malaysian company. But if you are selling under your own brand, the product might be OEM from overseas, but you're selling under your own brand, that brand must be registered as a Malaysian brand through my IPO. So we can consider it as a Malaysian brand and allow you to be eligible for this program. As for company ownership, if you are a senior brand company, your ownership must at least be 60% Malaysian. And for the size of company, your company must still be an SME. So if you're manufacturing, you have less than 50 million annual sales. If you're a trading company, your annual sales is less than 20 million. And as I mentioned earlier, so we have new criteria. Okay, and one of them being that you must be a registered Matrade member and have undertaken the export readiness assessment test. So this one is packaged together with Matrade member registration, and also have subscribed to my export that I mentioned earlier. Also for eTRADE 2.0, we are only open for companies with physical products or merchandise. So no services companies are eligible for this program. And as for onboarding, we have specific criteria for onboarding schemes. So the two specific criteria for onboarding are: the company must be at least 6 months in operations. You cannot be a really new company. So you have to be in operation for at least 6 months. And if you have received eTRADE incentive before, any time from 2020 up until 2014, you are no longer eligible for the onboarding scheme. But you are still eligible for the digital marketing and training scheme, provided you meet these two criteria, which are: first, you must be in operation for at least 1 year, and you must be e-commerce ready. By e-commerce ready, we mean that you must be already selling on cross-border e-commerce platforms for not less than 1 year and still currently there. Okay. All right. So the claimable activities under the onboarding scheme. So you can claim for any one of the activities mentioned here, or any other related activities that are relevant to onboarding. So the first one, of course, is listing fee or subscription fee for one or multiple platforms with maximum 1 year subscription. You can also claim for any activities associated to onboarding, such as development of mini site or page or store development within the e-commerce platform, photography services for photos to be used in that platform, shipping costs to warehouses in overseas, including fulfillment by Amazon centers, and of course, rental of warehousing fee or FBA centers. So we have currently we only have one requirement for e-commerce platform to be claimable, which is that particular platform must be cross-border, meaning as a Malaysian seller, you can sell to overseas buyer. So that disqualifies platform like Shopee Malaysia or Lazada Malaysia. But so the example, of course, the best example that I can give right now is Amazon, id.com or the SG, both are claimable for the 2.0 onboarding scheme. So for onboarding scheme, it's a direct claim application. So basically, you will have to join the platform first, and then you apply for eTRADE onboarding scheme, and you get reimbursed. So these are the process. So as a company, if you're not yet a Matrade member, you got to register as Matrade member first, complete eRAD, and subscribe to my expert portal, and then you have to onboard the e-commerce platform first. So let's say, for example, before you want to onboard, you are not sure of whether or not your company meet the criteria, you can always go back to our website, matrade.jv.my/en/eTRADE, to double check on the criteria that I mentioned before. All right. So once you have onboarded the platform, you can apply for onboarding scheme through the same website, matrade.jv.my/en/eTRADE. So once you're there, you got to complete the information requested and upload the corresponding documents. And once everything has been verified and approved, the approved amount, the one that you claim, will be disbursed to your company's bank account within 30 days. Okay, so for the digital marketing and training scheme, the MT scheme, for the digital marketing part, so these are some of the digital marketing activities that we cover. So there can be content creation, SEOs, online ads, KOLs, key opinion leaders, social media marketing, and even keywords advertising. All right. And as for training program, that particular training that you plan to join, it can be organized by either the e-commerce platform themselves, their appointed channel partners, e-commerce service providers, training centers, companies, and so on. But the training must be related to e-commerce. So it can be about account management, digital marketing, fulfillment, etc., as long as it's related to e-commerce. As for subsidy, should the training is supported by HRDF or other government agencies, we only pay the balance that you cannot claim. And for the number of person, it's for any number of persons per company for each training attended. So this one will refer to your EPF statement that you submit in your application. So basically, the name of that person going to that training must also be in the EPF statement. Okay. So application for the digital marketing and training scheme. So this one is a bit different from the onboarding scheme, where you have to submit your application first with your detailed digital marketing plan and quotation of the digital marketing plan that of the digital marketing activities that you're planning to undertake, and then we will review it and we will either approve or reject it. So should you be approved, you can start your digital marketing activities and submit your claim once it is done. So basically, you get approval first and then you start. So just quick note, service providers for digital marketing activities can be either the e-commerce platform themselves or the technology solution providers, TSPs authorized by MDEC only. The list of TSPs are available on our website. As for training, it's open for any training providers or centers. Submission of claims. So for digital marketing scheme, since the amount is a bit bigger compared to the onboarding scheme, We allow a maximum of 4 times claim submission within a year, and claim submission must be within 30 days after activities are completed. Okay, so the process flow for application of DMT. So same thing, of course, you got to register Matrade first if you have not. You got to prepare the digital marketing plan and or training plan together with the quotations. Then you go to our website, apply for the DMT scheme, complete your information, upload the corresponding documents, and then you'll wait for the approval letter, which will be sent to you with the corresponding approval amount. And then you can begin your digital marketing activities or training. And for the claim process, you got to complete your digital marketing or training as per plan in your digital marketing plan. And you got to submit your invoice, receipt, full outcome report, and or training certificate within 30 days upon completion. So once you submit that, once we receive and review, verify, and everything, approved amount will be dispersed to your company's bank account within 30 days. All right. So this one just a bit of note. So we require you guys to provide feedback to us. Basically, we'll do this through annual online survey. This is to measure effectiveness of the program, as well as for us, with the data that we have from this survey or feedback, we can provide recommendations to the central agencies for future enhancements of the program. So usually the required information will be, we'll need to know your actual export sales that you incur through the e-commerce platform that you join, the name of countries or markets you have penetrated, the products that you exported, and whether or not you continue to list on the platform that you have joined. And of course, all information provided will be kept strictly confidential. All right, so these are the documents that you will need to upload when you apply for the eTRADE Program 2.0. So there are lots of them. You can also refer them on the website. I'm not going to talk about all of them, but basically there are 2 types of documents. So one is your company documents, your SSM cert, audited financial report, and so on. And then for onboarding, we'll need invoice, receipt, and screenshot. And for DMT, we'll need, as mentioned, your proposal and quotation. And for claim, of course, the invoice, receipt, and report. All right, all submission can be done through our website, matrade.my/en/eTRADE. For the digital marketing and training claim, currently, if you have already been approved and already finished your activity, you need to mail or by parcel to us physically to our office. We are in the process of building an online claim system. It is not live yet, as far as I know, but once it is live, we'll update it here. So once it is live, we don't have to mail it, just upload everything online. So as I mentioned earlier as well, most of our process are 30 days. So for onboarding scheme claim application, 30 days, you receive money 30 days after receiving complete documents. For the MT scheme application, 30 days, you receive an approval or rejection after you receive documents. And for the DMT scheme claim application, 30 days, you'll receive your money in your bank. So this is my current team. There might be changes here soon. But currently, our deputy director is Mr. Izam Hamid. That's myself, and that's Mr. Husni and Mr. Naim. So you can reach all of us through our email listed over there. And if you, once lockdown is down and you can travel around, if you want to visit us, you can find us at level 15 East Wing of Matrade. All right, so just a quick one on e-National Export Day 2021. So National Export Day is our annual event, and since the pandemic, we haven't been able to do a large-scale event, of course. So we move to do it digitally and online. So we call it e-National Export Day. So this is the second time we'll be doing this. So for e-National Export Day 2021, it will be from 13th until 15th of July 2021 from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. daily. So we have about 4 to 5 panel sessions from distinguished industry leaders, thought leaders, as well as companies that are sharing their experiences and everything. So of course, the whole event is free, and it will be very beneficial for companies to join, at least to gain some knowledge and insights on what's happening and what we are expecting for the future. So if you are interested to join, do join. I would highly suggest you join. Do register at www.exportday.my, or you can just scan the QR code over there. All right. So I think that's it from me. Thank you for listening, and I'll pass it back to Serene. Thank you.
Yeah.